Hi everyone. In this video, we are going to discuss about Smith chart example. Previous classes we have discussed about concept of the Smith chart. Here we are going to discuss about example of Smith chart. So the example is the characteristic impedance of a high frequency transmission line is 100 ohms. It is terminated in an impedance of line It is terminated in an impedance of 100 plus j 100 ohms. Using Smith chart, find the impedance at 1/8 wavelength from the load end. So 1/8 wavelength means lambda by 8 from the load end. So coming to the solution, given that the characteristic impedance Z0 is equal the characteristic impedance Z0 is equal 100 ohms and the load impedance is denoted as Z suffix L or Z suffix capital R. So the load impedance ZR is equal 100 plus J 100 ohms. And first calculate the normalized impedance. The normalized impedance is denoted as Z suffix small r. The normalized impedance Z suffix small r is equal Z suffix capital R by Z naught. So given that ZR is equal 100 plus J 100 ohms divided by the characteristic impedance 100, that is equal 100 by 100 plus J 100 by 100 is equal 1 plus J 1 ohms. So this is the normalized impedance from the given data. So this is the resistance value. R is equal to 1 resistance value, and this is the reactance value. X is equal to 1 reactance value, and this is the real part of impedance, and this is imaginary part of the impedance. So mark this normalized impedance value on this Smith chart, and this is the Smith chart. See in this Smith chart. So now here observe clearly in this figure, and this is the Smith chart. See in this Smith chart, and these circles are the resistance circle, and this is R is equal to 1 constant circle, R is equal to 1.2, R is equal to 1.4, R is equal to 1.6, R is equal to 1.8, R is equal to 2.0, R is equal to 0.9, 0.8 circle. So these are the R is equal to constant circles and reactance circle. This is the horizontal axis or the real axis, and above the horizontal axis it has the positive reactance value, and below the horizontal axis it has the negative reactance values. So now here we can observe that the reactance value x is equal to 0.1, 0.2, 0.3, 0.4, 0.5, 0.6, 0.7, 0.8, 0.9, 1.0, 1.2 like that. So that are x is equal to constant circles, and above the horizontal axis it has the positive reactance values, and below the horizontal axis it has the negative reactance values. See in this graph sheet, in this Smith chart, so mark the normalized impedance. So what is the normalized impedance value in this example? R is equal to 1 and X is equal to 1. So what is the intersection point? R is equal to 1 constant circle and X is equal to 1 constant circle. And this is R is equal to 1 constant circle, and this is X is equal to 1 constant circle. So what is the mark the intersection point of R is equal to 1 constant circle and X is equal to 1 constant circle. So this is the intersection point. This is the intersection point of R is equal to 1 constant circle and X is equal to 1 constant circle. So mark that point on the graph sheet. And this is R is equal to 1 constant circle and X is equal to 1 constant circle. Mark on the graph sheet. So this point is considered as a, this intersection point is considered as a point A. And after that, using scale, connect origin point, this is the origin point, and connect origin point and point A. Next draw a constant circle with 0 as center and OA as radius. Okay, 0 as center, 0 as center and OA as radius. First draw the circle. And this is a circle. So this circle is called as VSWR circle. This circle is called as VSWR, voltage standing wave ratio circle. So this circle cuts the real axis, and this is the real axis or the horizontal axis. This circle cuts the real axis, that is horizontal axis, at 2 points. The point of intersection to the right of the center indicates VSWR value. And next up, draw the line, and this is the origin point, this is the point A, and draw the line OA and extend it up to the periphery of the Smith chart at point A dash, and extend this curve. So this extend curve cuts here. The extend curve cuts that cutting point is considered as A dash. This is point A dash. Here what is the value, outer rim of this value? This is point A dash. The point A dash is located at, here what is the value approximately, and this is 0.15 and this is 0.16, this is 0.17. So now here in this figure observe the values clearly. Okay, and this is 0.15, 0.16, 0.17. So that extended curve cuts approximately here. Okay, so this is point A dash. So that value is approximately here on the outer rim. A dash is equal 0.0 0.164 lambda. Okay, once again, draw a line OA and extend it up to the periphery of the Smith chart at point A dash. The point A dash is located at 0.164 lambda on the outer rim, and this is the rim. On the outer rim, what is that value? Outer rim values 0.15, 0.16, 0.17. So that value is approximately 0.164 lambda. And next up, so given that, so calculate the impedance at 1/8 wavelength away from the load end. So away from the load end mean, and this is wavelength towards the generator. Wavelength towards the generator. And this is the wavelength towards the generator, and this is the wavelength towards the load. So now here, given that, calculate the impedance at 1/8 wavelength away from the load end. So because of that, calculate this direction. So after that, moving the point A dash in clockwise direction. How much distance? Lambda by 8 distance. So lambda by 8 mean, so 0.125 lambda. 0.125 lambda. So now here A dash is 0.164 lambda. So that point A dash is moving in clockwise direction. This is the clockwise direction. How much distance will be moved here? Lambda by 8 distance. So that is 0.125 lambda. Adding these two values, 0.164 lambda and 0.125 lambda, 0.289 lambda. So from here, observe the 0.289 lambda on the outer rim and approximately mark that point 0.89 on the outer rim and 0.27, 0.28, 0.29. So approximately this is 0.29. Here in this picture, observe clearly that values 0.27, 0.28, 0.29. So now we are adding 0.164 plus lambda by 8 distance. That value is 0.289 approximately. This is the 0.289 and that is considered as the point B dash. And this is 0. On the outer rim 0.8, 0.289. And this is B dash. So this is B dash is equal to 0.289 lambda. And using scale connect B dash and origin point. So this is lambda by 8 distance. And this is lambda by 8 distance. Okay. And after that, joint origin point B dash. So this line OB dash cuts the constant VSWR circle, constant S circle. So that cutting point is considered as point B. So this is the intersection point that is considered as point B. This intersection point is considered as point B. So from the Smith chart, the point B is the intersection of. So now we observe the. So what is that intersection point? Observe that this is R is equal to 2 circle and this is R is equal to 2 circle and this is reactance approximately one circle. So this point B is below the horizontal axis, so it has a negative reactance value. So it cuts R is equal to 2 constant circle and X is equal to minus J1 reactance circle. X is equal to minus 1 reactance circle. So therefore, the normalized impedance from this figure, this point is the normalized impedance ZR is equal to 2 minus J1. So from the figure at point B, the normalized impedance Z suffix small r is equal to 2 minus J1 ohms. Once again, from the Smith chart, The point B is the intersection of R is equal to 2 circle and X is equal to minus J1 circle approximately. Hence, at point B, the normalized impedance is given by Z suffix small r is equal to minus J1 ohms. And now calculate the impedance at lambda by 8 distance. So what is the definition of the normalized impedance? Z suffix small r is equal to Z suffix capital R by Z naught. From this equation, the impedance ZR is equal to ZR into Z naught. So the impedance ZR is equal to, so from the figure at point B, and what is the normalized impedance value? 2 minus J1 into Z0 characteristic impedance. From the given data, what is the characteristic impedance? 100 ohms. Multiply 100 within the bracket term, we get 200 minus J 100 ohms. So this is the impedance at lambda by 8 distance.